Hello everyone, thanks for coming here. I'm the Public Relations Officer in Nike Corporate. The first part is the journalist interview stage, where the journalist can interview the employee and the customer.
In the 1990s, Nike was found to have problems like using child labor, paying very low wages, having long working hours and poor working conditions in factories in Indonesia and Vietnam. Hello, staff and customers. What are your thoughts on these incidents?
Okay, so as an employee, I want to bring up two issues today. First, concerning the work environment, the factory facilities are outdated and there is lack of adequate safety protection facilities. So, for instance, some protection equipment is severely aged and prone to many malfunctions, posing a threat to the personal safety of employees. So when will these facilities be updated? Also, secondly, regarding labor treatment, the salary level is relatively low, so it's less competitive compared to industry average, and fails to match the workload and effects to employees. So what measures will the company take to increase salaries? And moreover, some managers have a poor attitude and engaged in labor abuse behaviors, such as verbal insults, which seriously harm employees' self-esteem and work enthusiasm. And so, how does the company plan to address such issues?
I was shocked to see the news about Nike use child labor. As a longtime Nike customer, I always trust the brand value and quality. But now, LSC is a brand that chooses to exploit children just to cut costs and make more profit. So this behavior not only violates basic moral standards, but also betrays consumers around the world. So right now, I feel deeply disappointed, and I hope Nike truly reflects on its action and takes steps to rebuild public trust, or else many other consumers will stop supporting such an ethical practice.
How do you feel about these incidents and the dissatisfaction of the staff and customers? First of all, for the suspected use of child labor exposed this time, Nike attaches great importance to it and expressed deep concern and serious review. We understand that any form of child labor is a serious violation of our values and commitment to corporate social responsibility. We regard this incident as a profound lesson, and Nike is committed to comprehensively strengthen the supervisor and the management of the supply chain, improve the standards of review, and introduce more advanced monitoring technology and the management systems to ensure that similar incidents do not happen again. In addition, we will strengthen our cooperation with the International Labour Organization, human rights organization, and the local government department to promote the important to promote the improvement of industry norms and create more fair, safe, and legal working conditions for workers worldwide. Finally, on behalf of Nike, I would like to extend our sincerest apologies to all those affected, especially the children, who may have suffered as a result of this incident. We will take practice actions to move Nike's determination and the effort to eliminate child labor, and welcome media friends and all sectors of society to continue to supervise us. Now let's go to the public relation officials to explain the details. Thank you so much.
Let me introduce and explain the detailed communication strategy for labor issue. Let's look at the contents for crisis. Firstly, it's about crisis analysis. Secondly, it's about implements. For crisis analysis, in order to reduce the production costs, we have received the report of manager abusing labor, using child labor, and providing poor working environments in some countries like Indonesia and Vietnam. due to the inadequate labor regulation in these areas, which damages our image of our corporate. The new reports and public process have also led to the sharp decline in consumer trust. For crisis analysis, we analyze the labor issue influences 5 parts. The first one is management and supervision, and secondly, it decreases the labor enthusiasm and productivity. The 3 influences are about internal effects, and the other 2 are brand image and social responsibility. They are about the external impacts. For implements, for the internal implements, firstly, we strengthen the communication and management to ensure the detailed and timely understanding of management and situation of local subsidiaries and factories. Secondly, we plan to strictly supervise for the working mode of the supply chain to make sure the reasonable operating mode and the stable output. For employee adjustment, we internally adjust the employee system to ensure their treatments and increase the employee benefits. Conduct the detailed and clear requirement of labor selection, and prohibit the use of child labor and labor abuse. For external implements, firstly, it's about the public welfare project. We plan to invest in the public welfare project in relevant regions to restore our image of Nike. Secondly, for news conferences, we plan to hold multiple price news conferences to admit the mistakes firstly and respond actively to the complaints and dissatisfaction from all parts. And then we have a positive attitude towards correction. Thirdly, is to publish progress report and respond to customers. We intend to release the information on adjustment, correction, as well as the reports on factories, allowing the public, including customers and the media, to stay informed of progress in real time. And the external implements can maintain the media relation and messaging. Thank you for your watching and listening.
Are you satisfied with the communication strategy from Nike company?
Yes,
Yes, I am. Seeing Nike admit past mistake and immediately take action to ensure workers' rights in the supply chain are protected give me hope. So this action show me that Nike is serious about fixing its mistake and take responsibility. Also, I was disappointed with Nike before, but now look at this brand in the right line. I believe that as long as Nike continue with this commitment to ethics and social responsibility, it will regain the trust of many customers. And also, I'm willing to continue supporting Nike and look forward to seeing it become a true example in the industry and also helping to improve global work conditions.
Thank you for coming here to listen our strategy for labor issue.